look at it as a company after the EMC acquisition, we have grown almost on a CAGR of around 35% globally, where we were less than $1 billion company at that time. Now today, last year 2012, we have done $4.61 billion in terms of the revenue. And as a product, as a technology, where we were at that point of time, it's more of a server virtualization. We have grown the multiple versions of the server virtualization. The product and the technology itself has matured to a greater level. Now we are getting into from there into the cloud and the virtualization management, end user computing platform, and the various acquisition which we have made, whether it's Zimbra or the Socialcast and other products, which has positioned us clearly as a company which helps the customers in their journey to the cloud, how they can start, what are the various paths which they need to go with it.
How is the company doing in India?
So India, if you look at it, even 3 years history, 3.5 years back, we were just a 25, 28 people organization. Today we have around close to 150 people. So that's the way we have grown. The CAGR is almost double what we had in globally. So, and in terms of the offices, we are now present in Delhi, Bangalore, Bombay, Pune, Hyderabad, Chennai, and Calcutta. So those are the offices which we have opened up. Now we have sales and pre-sales resources at each city. And virtualization adoption in India is still a long way to go, but still we have able to grow, which was less than 5%. 3 years back, today it's 15% is a virtualization adoption that's happening. I think globally they would have had their strategy in place, how they want to grow this company.
Right.
At that point of time, if you ask me, it was one of the highly evaluated technology company.
Right.
And from the products and technology perspective, we had the best in the category which we have. That may be one of the attractions for them to acquire. So you know very well the amount they have spent on acquisition, and today we are close to $40 billion in terms of the market capitalization, which is a good ROI for any company to acquire. That's the right decision. I think they have made that. I think it's at a very, very initial stage. If you ask me, the market potential is very high.
Okay.
The question in front of the customer is that whether I need to move my workloads into the public cloud or shall I build up my own cloud. So what we expect is that the customers will have a mix of both. There may be certain assets, certain data, which certain application, which is very, very critical for the business. They may not like to move into the cloud. When I say cloud here, the public cloud. But still they may like to get those benefits of the cloud into their data center. That's where our private cloud, the software-defined data center which we talk about it, helps customers to build their own cloud, the private cloud part of it. And in terms of some assets, which may be the peripheral applications, it can be a HR application, it can be, or it can be some end-user applications, which software as a services which are available today. They may move into the public cloud. So they end up having a mix of private and public cloud. That's what we call it as a hybrid cloud. That's where the market is clearly moving in. Hybrid cloud, clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
See, we have a clearly split out with the channel model. We have solution providers, the tier 2 partners. We have SI partners with whom we work on the large project we expect them to focus on. Then we have OEM partners. So these are the 3 broad categories of the partners which we work. The important thing in our partner ecosystem is the technical skills. That's why today you are seeing the partner exchange which are doing one-day enablement session for all our partners, so that they understand what is our message to the customer, how they can articulate our value proposition to the customers, which they can take it to them and convince them. So that is a model which we are building, which is built on the simple framework in terms of enable, engage, and excite. So in the enablement portion, we talk about training the partners on various products, certification, skills, and we have various certification program which we call on a role based. For the sales people, we have a set of programs which helps them to harness their sales skills when it comes to the cloud and virtualization. For the pre-sales, we have certain courses which are available on our partner net, which are developed for custom-made for partners to help them to do it. And similarly, on the technical side, the technical people who implement the solution, we have the certification courses like a VCP and VCDX, VCAP, various courses, the advanced professional courses which we have, which again hands-on lab, which we do it ourselves to the customers or partners, Also, we have authorized education partners. Today, we have more than 10 authorized education partners in India who offer these courses. So our approach is completely planned in terms of building up this ecosystem. This one part of it facing the customer. The another part of the partner ecosystem is our technology alliance partner. Okay. So with whom we jointly work on the development, the R&D, the engineering portion of it. There's people like HP, Cisco, Microsoft, NetApp, EMC, all of them form the thing. Globally, we have more than 2,000 eco partners. That is a technology alliance partners. Today, our message to the customer is that our solution works on the heterogeneous environment. That's purely because of the kind of ecosystem which we have developed. The adoption, I would say maybe we are an year behind. And otherwise, I don't see any difference. The path which they are following is same as what we are following. We are following the same path. Today, what India is, when I talk about 15% virtualization, that was the case a year back, 2 years back in US and Europe. So first they start with virtualizing the test and dev environment. Then phase 2, they move into the virtualizing the business critical application and bringing in some management and the automation portion of it. Then the third is IT as a service, where they bring in 90% of their servers are virtualized. They are able to do the self-provisioning, the costing part of it, so that they completely set up the private cloud. So that's what they are moving into. See, I clearly, one area which I expect our channel partners is to get the leads. Clearly, because they are very close to the customers. They understand the customer issues and the business problems which they have. So we expect them to position the VMware products and the solutions. Obviously, we will be our sales and pre-sales to help them in terms of taking that sales cycle forward. That we call it as a value-added selling, which is what we are expecting. Another thing is that today the Indian customers specifically look for the services. Though selling the products, they may not have their own skills. They expect the partners to do the basic implementation and the maintenance part of it. And third way, that is the area where we expect our partners to build their skills so that they will be able to provide their services part of it. And the third area is in terms of being a trusted advisor to them. And is that we have more than 300 partners who have registered on our website and who are our authorized partners too. But in terms of who does the continuous business quarter of the quarter, there are more than 3 transactions which they do. Is we have 100 partners, 100 plus partners who does the business on the various categories which we have.
Okay. So are you looking for the B and C class cities?
Yes, we are clearly looking at. We already have partners in places like Jaipur, Lucknow, Pune. Pune is no more a tier 2 cities, but places like Aurangabad, Kochi, Coimbatore, Hyderabad, we have partners already in place. We have 2 or 3 partners in each of these cities whom we have trained, and that market is slowly picking up.
You have partners in all the 4 parts of India?
Yes, we do have.
In Eastern India?
Eastern India we do have. We have almost 6 or 7 partners who have been skilled and who are at the enterprise level. It is, I don't think we'll be able to comment on that. It is unexpected. So if unexpected thing comes, then we need to manage it at that point of time, how we will react, which is something out of our control. So I don't think we need to too much worry about things on which is out of our control. But one thing which here I would like to say is that VMware, if you look at the history, we performed very well. Only during where there is an economic slowdown, where is a cost crunch. In the 2009, when there is a downturn happened, that is the time customer becomes more budget savvy. They look at various other means of how I can save the money. That's where VMware fits in the bill. The 2009, when everybody had a negative growth or a flat thing, we have grown the business by 19%. So we look at that as an opportunity.
So slowdown is blessing in disguise for VMware.
Yes, it is true. The kind of products and solution we have, it's a pleasure in the disguise.